Hello everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and businesses. Excel is a tool which is used to organize information, calculate numbers and make better decisions. In real life, Excel is used for tracking, that is how much you sell every day, for expense tracking, and what you spend your money on. It can also be used for attendance who came to work early or who came to class late. It can also be used in transport, that is daily trips, fares, fuel cost and all. It can also be used for our small businesses, that is to know the number of stock you have or to also know the customer record. Now, if you deal with numbers, Excel is for you. If you deal with numbers, Excel is for you. In Excel, this entire file is called workbook and the pages inside it, they are called worksheets. Here we have sheet 1. You can have as many sheets as possible. We have sheet 2. This plus sign shows you want to add more sheets. This is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can add more sheets here. Sheet 4, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. And you can also rename them. Like here, you can rename this sheet. You can name it January sales, January sales. While you come here, you rename this maybe February sales. Each worksheet can hold different information. Now, we have rows and column. Here, these are rows, and here, these are columns. This is a cell A1, A2, cell A3, cell A4, cell A5, cell B1, cell B2. All data is entered into cell. For instance, we can come to cell A1 and enter attendance. You know, you click out, open this. You can come to cell A2 and enter maybe sales. This is cell A2. So cells are for data. Cells are for data. Every cell in Excel has an address, just like a house. For instance, A1. This is A1, column A1, row 1, column A1, row 1. This is column A1. This is row 1. This is column A1 and this is row 1. This is column B2, row 2. Column B3, row 3. And it goes all along, all along. Now, the ribbon contains all the tools used. This is our home page, our home tab. In our home tab, we have different ribbons. In our home tab, we have different ribbons. This is insert ribbon. This is draw. This is page layout. This is formula, data, review, view, and help. Now they all tools used in Excel. Most beginners will use this home tab a lot. Now, how to open a new workbook? Let's open a new Excel file. You go to file, you come here and say new. Now, in this our new, you will notice we have different tabs. We have welcome to Excel tour, we have formula tutorial, we have get to know Power Query, make your first type pivot table. We have different tabs. If you want to create budget, this is a budget table. It will automatically give you a budget format. We have the premium weekly screen. Here you can have your schedule, premium weekly schedule. Here we have basic invoice if you want to create invoice. Here we have basic balance sheets already made. All you need to do is just click on any one. This is a student schedule. This is a weekly attendance report. If you don't want to stress yourself in creating something afresh, you can just come here and pick any. This is a sales invoice tracker for business owners. This is home inventory. This is inventory list. This is employers absence schedule table. This is loan calculator. You know, this is loan amortization schedule. This is bill paying checklist. This is household to-do list. This is Gantt project planner, agile project chart, and pivot table. All these are already made tables. So if you know you don't have the strength to build something afresh, you can just come here and pick any table you like. But here we are going to use a blank worksheet. Now we are in a blank worksheet. If you don't want to go through that stress, you can also click on Control N. It's going to give you a blank worksheet. Anytime you want to start a fresh page, you open a new workbook to start a fresh page. Now that you understand the Excel interface, we are ready to start entry data with confidence. In the next video, we will learn how to enter and format data properly. Thank you. Welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BIs and Excel skills for work and business. Everything you put into Excel is called data, text, numbers, or dates. Now, let's start. You type your date, you press enter. You go to cell B1, you type your item, you press enter. You go to cell B2, you type your amount, you press enter. In this cell C2, let's type our amount. These are numbers, 5,000. You see that automatically Excel recognize numbers. You don't need to start telling Excel that this is number. Now, let's go to dates. Let's type our dates. Let's type enter. You see, Excel automatically recognize our dates. Excel understand dates and can work with them. Now, let's say we want to type 6,000, they will not type 6,500. Now what do? You come here and double click and change the 5 to 0. You have your 6,000. Let's go to cell C2 and go to the formula bar. You see, this is the formula bar. You can also come here and type your numbers. It will show in your cell C2. You see, can you see that? Can you see that? Anything you type here, it show in your cell C2. The formula bar is useful for long text. Now, let's check our copy, cut, and paste. Don't type the same thing again. Excel can help you. Let's go to cell B2 and type 5 and type bell. Now, we want to copy this bell and put in cell B3. You come here, and do Ctrl C. You come to cell B3 and do Ctrl V. You see, that is your copy and paste. You cut and paste. Now let's insert Let's try to insert. Okay, let's just come here and say SN, and you come here, you type your one. You see, Excel automatically fill up for you. You come here, you say fill series. You have to, and that is how Excel automatically fills your series on the drop down. Now let's come here and type Monday. Excel recognize pattern. Monday. Then you come here, you double click. You have Tuesday. You don't need to type. Excel will automatically fill the space for you. Now, what if you want to undo and redo? You come here and undo. You can also come here and redo. You cannot break Excel. Every mistake can be undone in Excel. Thank you. So next, we will learn how to format dates so it looks clean and professional. Hello everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skill for work and business. In this chapter, this is where Excel starts working for you. What is a formula? A formula is an instruction you give Excel to calculate for you. Every formula must start with an equal sign. Let's say for instance, we say equal to 2 plus 2, and you click your enter, so you see Excel automatically calculates that for you. Unlike we saying 2 plus 2 without the equal sign, Excel would calculate for you. Without the equal sign, Excel won't calculate for you.
Isolated in your audience and
Yes, sir. Hello. So for the sake of this interview, we're going to be using this data. Now let's calculate our daily income. Daily income. Income. For our daily income, we say equal to C2 asterisk C3 enter. Now for this, you don't need to start typing 111 for the rest, but Excel can automatically do that for you. Now we calculate our total income. For our total income, we say equal to sum. Don't forget, I told you Excel have a lot of formulas. You double click on this. Don't forget, we are using C2 and D2, and you say enter. Excel automatically fill in the orders for you. Now we go to our average ticket sold. We want to know our typical daily sales. Don't forget that average shows the middle value, not the total. Now we come here and say average tickets sold. enter. You say equal to, don't forget I said Excel have the whole formula averaged. Double click. Yeah, this enter. You know why my console is misbehaving today. Now the next we go to look for the highest ticket sold. Highest tickets sold. Enter. Now Excel can tell you your lowest and highest number instantly. For the lowest, we say equal to maximum. You see, Excel have the maximum. Yeah, yeah. Enter. That is 3,000. Then you come here. You see, now we look for the lowest ticket sold. Excel find the smallest number, find the biggest number. So enter. Yeah, we say equal to minimum. Those are bracket. You see, Excel automatically does everything for you. You can see our lowest ticket sold here is 120. See, we have 120. 98, we have 98, 150. And that's because we are comparing 120 to 3,000. Of course, what will it give? This is the highest number. This is the highest number, 3,000. This is the lowest number, 120. Now, let's look for number of sales day. That is count. Count only count sales with numbers. We don't have any cell with number. Let's just try. We say equal to count. As I have the count here and here. Just two. Because we have just two sales for that is. And that is all. Excel works like a calculator, but smarter. Once you understand this formula, Excel becomes your assistant. These are the basics of Excel. Once you understand this formula, you understand how to use the formula, you understand how to play with your numbers. Excel work magically for you. Hello everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and business. We help learners find information quickly. Now, in this particular module, we're going to be learning how to sort and filter the data. And we're using NLC operation. NLC has performance table data. This is a demo data, not a real data. It's just for the purpose of this practical. Now, this is how you stop scrolling up and down in Excel. It helps you find and sort out data easily. Now you click anywhere on your table. You click anywhere on your table, you go to data, you go to sort. Now which one should you do first? Let's check out our date. Now oldest to newest. You're going to see that it's going to sort everything from 1st of January to the second. You can see the arrangement is now different. The arrangement is now different. Now let's sort by the ticket sold. You want to see the smallest to largest ticket sold is this. We have 80, 98, and 120. The arrangement have changed. So will the date change. So will the routes change. So will the income change. We have 80, which was sold on the 1st of January. The route is Warri Tape, and the income was 240,000 naira. Now let's sort by income. Income. Our income, you see, 240, 294, and 330. The lowest is 240, followed by 294, followed by 330, which was sold on the route of Lagos Ibadan on the 1st of January. This is how you sort your data. Sorting helps management identify the best performing route. Let's sort by route. Let's sort by route. A to Z. By route, we have Lagos Ibadan, then Warri Tape. And on the 2nd of January, ticket rate was 98, the income was 294, followed by 360 with tickets of 120 sold on the 1st of January, followed by Warri Tape, which is the last. Don't forget that we started by A to Z. A to Z, which means from letter L to the least, which is W, which is Warri Tape. This helps us to automatically format our data. Then the total updates is automatically filled. Thank you. In our next chapter, we're going to be learning how to work with tables, that is NLC data control. Hello everyone. Welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and business. We make exam smarter and more professional. Now, tables are where Excel becomes more powerful. We want to convert this to table to make our work more professional. Excel automatically formats your data when you do this. You just say Control T and you say OK. Now you have your table. With this, you can auto format easily, you can filter easily, and your formulas are copied into your table. Table save time and reduce mistake. Now let's add a new row to this. See, it automatically becomes a table. The table expands automatically. Now let's go to how to create our basic chart, how to turn our numbers into story. We have this data. Numbers are boring. Chart tells the story. Now to create a chart, we go to data, we go to insert. From insert, you click on the type of chart you want. Okay, let's use this 2D column chart. Automatically, you have your chart. Now we start editing to make our chart look clean. Space this. Add data label. Now we have our numbers on it. Now we can delete this. January we have 8 million. February we have 7 million, and in March we have 9 million. You can see March have the highest data. This shows on our table. So this is how our tables help NLC avoid data error and manual formatting. Chart helps NLC management to quickly see the growth or decline. And see. So, everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and business. To this part, let's use Excel to track the number of days and staff are absent. Now, we're going to say, don't forget, always start with a equal sign when dealing with formulas. Equals to 30 minus this. Enter. We have 8. We do same for the second row, and this is it. So we can say, let's Excel give us a chart to see the number of days present and the number of days absent. And here we have it, we even have 2. So here we can say, let's Excel add the thread line. Let's Excel add the data label. Let's do the same for the second chart. We have it. So don't forget, we delete this. We delete this to have a good chart. You can also change this to staff attendance tracker. There you have it. To have different colors. And that is all. This is how Excel help you make better decisions. Now we can see the number of days Musa and Johnson are both present. They were present 26 times in a month. That is, Musa was present 26 times in a month, while Johnson was present 22 times in a month. Johnson was absent for 8 days, Musa was absent for 4 days, and that is what Johnson have the color blue, Musa have the color red. You can also use this for your business. You can use it in the office. You can use this skill anywhere. This is the basic of Excel. I hope you understand all I have taught. You can always come back to this video at any time. This is just to teach us little about Excel. We have the intermediate level and we have the advanced level. This is the basic level of Excel. Thank you. Everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and business. In this chapter, we're going to be talking about how to lock and protect yourselves in Excel. In real business environment, not everyone is allowed or should be allowed to edit everything. For example, at NLC, staff may enter daily ticket sales, but total revenue formula must remain protected. Let me show you how to log sales properly in Excel. First, you select only the cell that staff are allowed to exit. Let's say this total daily income. Then what you do next is you right click, go to format cells, go to protection, you uncheck, you say okay, then you go back, you lock and you say okay. Now what you do next is you come to your sheet, protect sheet, you enter your password, you use 123 for instance, set a password, say okay, you enter your password 123, you say okay. Now let's try to edit. You see, the search chart you are trying to change is on a protected sheet. So make changes on protect the sheet. You might be requested to enter a password, and that is it. That is it. To unprotect the sheet, you come back here, right click on protect sheets. If you have access to the sheet, you enter your password. So not everyone should be given the password. Only people who are authorized to change the daily income should be given the password. You say okay. Now when you come here, you can change anything you want to change. You see? So that is all about how to protect sheets. Data entry allowed, formulas protected, professional workbook ensured. This ensures that data integrity and prevention is 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 protected and no mistake are allowed. Thank you. So in our next video, we'll be talking about how to basic in Excel. Hello everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI and Excel skills for work and business. Now, in this chapter, we're going to be talking about goal seek. Goal seek help you work backward from a target. Instead of guessing, Excel calculate exactly what you need to achieve your goal. In this example, management want to know how many tickets must be sold to meet a revenue target. To meet a revenue target, how many tickets must be sold? With GoSee, Excel give us the answer instantly. Now this is the target, 5 million, and the ticket price is 3,000. Now what we do is that we set this our total revenue. How do we set our total revenue? We say equal to ticket sold multiply by ticket price. We say okay. This will give you zero because we don't know how many tickets will be sold yet. So we go to data, we go to what if analysis, we go to goal seek. In our goal seek, you set your set cell to this total revenue. Then you put in your value. Our value is 5 million. That is what we are trying to achieve. Then by changing this ticket sold cell, we say okay. So Excel will automatically calculate for you. You say okay. Now that means for you to achieve this 5 million, this 5 million monthly target, you need to sell 166,666 tickets to achieve our monthly target. You see that Excel is very sweet. To achieve our monthly target, we need to sell 166,666 tickets for us to achieve this our monthly target of 5 million. And that is what Excel is all, and that is what goal seek in Excel is all about. You can also use it for your business to know how many products you need to sell to achieve maybe 1 million in a month. So you use the same formula. Thank you. What if Excel could automatically show you where you are making profit and where you are losing money? That is exactly what we are learning in this lesson. Welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical Excel and business intelligence skills for work and business. In this video, I will show you how to use conditional formatting to make your data speak visually. What is conditional formatting? Conditional formatting is a feature in Excel that automatically changes the color of cells based on rules. Instead of reading the numbers one by one, Excel highlights important information for you. Now, for the teaching objective for this class is green will be profit, while red loss will be highlighted in red colors. Let's start by highlighting profit and loss. This is our profit and loss column. This will help us quickly see good days and bad days. First, we select the profit and loss column. Now we go to the home tab, and when we go to the home tab, we click on conditional formatting. Then we choose highlight color rules. Then we select less than. So we say for less than 0, let it be red. We go back again. We go back again and say for greater than, we come back here, for greater than 0, let it be green. Let it be green color. And you can see it's already looking rising. Immediately, Excel highlight our profit days in green color and our loss days in red color. At a glance, we now understand business performance. Now, let's identify the best performing days. Let's identify our highest sales days. We select the total sale. We'll go back to home, conditional formatting, and we'll choose top and bottom rows. We select top 10 items. We say Excel, fill the top 10 items with color green. Green fill. We say okay. Excel now automatically highlight our strongest sales days automatically. This helps business owners focus on what is working. Now, visual comparison of sales, that is our objective for this next part. Now, let's apply a color scale to see sales performance visually. We select total sales, click on conditional formatting, and we choose color scale. These are color scale. These are colored scale. You can see green represent high sale, yellow represents medium sale, and red represents low sale. This allow us to understand trends without reading every number. This is how data becomes easy to understand. Now let's highlight high expenses. That is our daily expenses. Let's also control the expenses by highlighting our spending days. We will select the daily expenses column. We go to home, we go to conditional formatting, and we choose greater than. Greater than. So in this our greater than, we enter 10,000 for instance. We enter 10,000 and apply a red or orange color. Let's apply a red color. Let's apply a red color. This helps us with budgeting and decision making. You see, automatically it changes. With conditional formatting, Excel is no longer just number. It highlights profit, warns us about loss, and shows performance clearly. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome to MoveHER Tech, where we teach women practical BI skill and Excel skill for work and business. Now let me show you how to save our file after learning all this. When you finish your work on Excel, you have to save. So you come to file, you go to save as. Now here I have documents. You come to your documents, you save your documents, Excel tutorial. Excel tutorial. You can name it anything you want. You can name your document anything you want. After your daily activity, make sure you save. This is how you save. After your project has worked, make sure you save. Then you click on save, and that is all. You see, this is the name, Excel tutorial. This sheet is saved on Excel under document. So thank you. In this lesson, we've learned how to enter data correctly, work faster using Excel tools, and use conditional formatting to highlight important insights like profit, loss, and performance. You've seen that Excel is not just about memorizing formulas, it is about understanding how to organize and read your data. If you are new to Excel, remember this: you don't need to be perfect to be good at Excel. Confidence comes from practice, not from knowing everything at once. Every professional you admire once started exactly where you are now. This lesson is part of the MoveHER Tech Business Intelligence, where we help women to build their practical Excel and data skill for work, business, and leadership. If you found this helpful, follow MoveHER Tech for more beginner-friendly Excel lessons, real-life business examples, and step-by-step training. In the next course, I will be teaching and I will be engaging with us on how to build our business, how to start up our business, how to live outside our income. So we don't get burned out as civil servant workers or as small business owners. When women understand data, they make stronger decisions. This is how we learn, track, and decide together. Thank you.